All right, look, I'm not getting through to you about Jonathan.
Ethan, look, I heard you. I know that Dr. Walker and Dr. Jonas think that Jonathan needs a partial liver transplant, and I know that we have tested everyone on both sides of our families, except my mother, of course, to see if they're a compatible donor match, and so far no one has been. And the doctors think that without this partial liver transplant, that Jonathan will die.
That's right. That is right. If we don't find a donor right away, he's going to die. It's inevitable, and you need to prepare yourself for this. You need to accept it right now.
Ethan, I'm not going to do that. And you can't make me do that.
Gwen, you got to be reasonable about this.
You need to stop being so negative. Jonathan is not going to die. We are not going to lose him like we did Sarah.
No, we will lose him if we don't find a donor. And soon.
Ethan, Jonathan is not going to die. God wouldn't make us bury two of our children. He just wouldn't do that.
Gwen, listen to me. I have faith in God, I do. He's helped our families and our loved ones so many times. But he sometimes works his miracles through other people, and I don't think there's a miracle in store for us because there is no compatible donor for Jonathan out there. And if he doesn't get that transplant, he is going to die.
That is where you are wrong. Ethan, Jonathan doesn't need a part of someone else's liver to survive. There are so many alternative treatments out there. I've been doing all this research on the internet.
Gwen, those other alternative treatments may have helped earlier, but there's no time now. There's no time. Dr. Walker and Dr. Jonas both agree if he doesn't get a transplant, he's not going to make it. He needs a compatible donor, so I suggest you think of somebody very quickly, or we may end up burying our son next to our daughter. Please help me out here. Is there anyone else that we haven't tested that you can think of that could be a possible donor match for Jonathan?
No, okay, there isn't anyone. Look, Ethan, Jonathan doesn't need a partial liver transplant to survive. There's so many alternative therapies that could save him.
I know you mean well. I can't be around you when you're acting like this. I can't. I'm going to go spend some time with Jonathan while I still can, okay? What can't I ever know?
My mom, we were...
Teresa and I... Ethan, look, we were just talking. It wasn't anything important.
It wasn't important. Are you sure it wasn't late-breaking news about your earrings or something?
Ethan...
You're unbelievable right now.
Please, don't be angry with me.
Look,
okay?
just save it. I don't want to hear it right now. I came here to apologize because I thought I might have overreacted before, but I can see that I didn't. Because you're still standing here talking about stupid stuff like earrings instead of my son's life.
No, Ethan, please just hear her out.
I don't need to hear her out. I understand what's going on. You are not Jonathan's mother, but I am Jonathan's father, and I would expect you, of all people, to understand what that means to me.
I do know what that means.
You do? No, you don't. No, you don't, because if you did, you'd be worried sick about Jonathan, just like I am.
I am.
Then why aren't you front and center thinking about nothing else but my son?
I want to be.
But your earrings are more important? Is that it?
No, that's not true.
Isn't it?
No. You have no idea how worried I am about Jonathan. You have no idea how much I want to help him.
Then tell me. Then you tell me. Tell me. Tell me how you want to help Jonathan. Give me some new ideas. Give me some new angles. You know, show me that I misjudged you. Show me that you care about my son as much as you care about your son.
Ethan, the truth is...
Look, Ethan, the truth is that it's obvious that you're upset about Jonathan has now turned into frustration. But if my Teresa could help you, she would.
I need to believe her. Ethan, she's right.
I want to believe her. Just having a hard time getting past the whole lost earring scenario, Teresa. How you could be thinking about jewelry or something when my son's life is on the line. I gave you more credit than that.
Please, don't be angry with
I'm
me.
not angry. I'm upset at how cavalier you can be about this whole thing. I thought because you love me, that you would feel something akin to love for Jonathan. You're gonna be well, you were gonna be a stepmother, Teresa.
What do you mean, were?
He's gonna die. My only son is going to lose his life because there's no one in this world that can give him part of their liver so he can survive. But don't you worry about it, because it's my problem. It's not yours. God, please help me. Please help me save my son's life. And please help me understand how Teresa could be so concerned about something as meaningless as an earring when I'm on the verge of losing my boy. Will you help me understand how someone who loves me so much could be so uncaring at a time like this?
Ethan, I do care. More than you know. If only I could tell you that I'm going to save your son's life. But I can't. You may never forgive me for what you think I am not doing, and I may lose you. But at least Jonathan will have a chance to live.